Landlords, are you aware of the Renters' Rights Bill? As recent as February the 4th, the bill had its second reading in the House of Lords and is now passed to the committee stage. So the Labour government are absolutely committed to making this legislation change happen, likely in the summer or latest October of 2025. So if you aren't convinced you're 100% up to speed and have planned for these changes, please continue to listen. Some of the discussions in the second reading were around concerns over court capacity and what that might mean for evictions and the time to evict someone. Particularly, there was discussion over small landlords, probably like you and I, and our ability to survive. If it ends up taking 9, 10, 12 months to evict a tenant, how do small landlords survive and cash flow if they have a non-paying tenant? So there was some discussion around this, not necessarily any change that protects us, but discussion of that matter. And that's something in the webinar I'm going to talk about, we will discuss, and we'll talk about some of the mitigations that we are trying to put in place for our clients to help landlords to deal with what is coming. There was also a confirmation that there will be a ban of rent in advance. Now, this is a tool that landlords often use to protect ourselves and to give us certainty before we grant a tenancy. So this is a real kick for landlords. And we'll take away some security that we have at the beginning of a tenancy, and we're going to need to find new ways and new strategies to protect ourselves. There was also discussion around extra powers given to councils on enforcement, fines and prosecution. Now, the council are getting these powers, but do they have the capacity to enforce them properly? That remains to be seen, but much discussion over that matter. But as you can see, some real challenges coming out for landlords that we need to be planning for now. So on that note, AMRP, myself and team, will run a webinar. There'll be a link on or around this video. If you aren't convinced that you are 100% prepared and ready for these legislative changes that are going to hit you as a private landlord, please click the link, register for the event. It is free, but places are limited, and I hope to see you there.